Welcome to my channel Maths Pursuit. Today we will look into the questions from the chapter called Some Applications of Trigonometry. Hello friends, may I request you to please click on the subscribe button below this video.
The given question is the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower. So guys, these type of questions are really very easy to understand or very easy to answer. So let us first of all draw a tower here, or whatever is being given in the question. Let us first of all draw the diagram. So once we draw the diagram, then it would be very easy to answer these type of questions. So you could see that I have drawn a diagram here. The what is being asked in the question. So I have just drawn a diagram here. Now if you look here at the diagram, as per the question, what is the question saying? The angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground. So guys, let us assume that, what we can assume, let us assume that the tower is AB. Let the tower be, so let us assume that, or let us consider that, let AB be the tower. So as per the question, we are considering AB to be the tower. So as per the question, we are considering or we are assuming let AB be the tower. So AB is our tower now. Now let's look into the question. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meter away. So if AB is the tower and if C is the point on the ground, the angle of elevation is 30 degree. The angle of elevation is 30 degree. And the question is saying that the angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower. If B is the foot of the tower, the point on the ground is C. So this distance is 30 meter. Now, as per the question, we need to find out the height of the tower. That means we are going to find out this one, AB. So let's see how we can find out the height of the tower. Now guys, if you look into the question, or if you look into the diagram, we have here BC and we need to find out AB. Now we very well know that the trigonometric formula or trigonometric identity, whatever we call, which covers these two things. Like if we consider sin theta will cover only AB and AC. If we consider cos theta will only cover the BC and AC. But we are mostly interested in such a formula which will cover both the things. Now let's see. If I write tan theta is equal to, so what is tan theta? Tan theta is equal to side opposite to angle theta, side opposite of angle theta upon adjacent side of angle theta, So if you look here, tan theta covers these two things, AB and BC. Now I can write, what I can write? I can write tan theta is equal to side opposite of angle theta. That is, if angle C is our theta, then side opposite to it is AB. I can write AB upon adjacent side of angle theta. Again, if C is our angle, then adjacent side is BC. So tan theta is equal to AB upon BC. Or now let us replace the things that we know, or I can write the value of theta here is 30 degree as per the question. This is being given. So I can write tan 30 degree is equal to AB. Let us keep it AB as it is because we are going to find out AB upon BC. BC value is 30 meter. Or I can write, we guys very well know that what is the value for tan 30 degree. By this time we definitely know what is the value of 30 degree. If we do not know, please try to learn it or try to remember what are the values of sine, cos, tan, all these degree values. Let us at least remember so that it would be easy for us to understand or to move ahead with these type of questions. So tan 30 degree, we know that it is 1 upon root 3. So directly I can write 1 upon root 3 instead of tan 30 degree is equal to AB by 30, or or I can write what I can write, or I can write the other way, AB upon 30 or AB upon 30 is equal to 1 upon root 3. Why I am writing like this? To make our calculation easy. For that reason I am just writing like this. Or AB is equal to 30 upon root 3. Just moving 30 from the denominator of left side to the right side. So it became 30 upon root 3. Or I can write, what is 30? 30 is nothing but 10 into 3. 10 into 3. 10 into 3 is 30. So if I write like this, nothing will be wrong. So I am going to write, or AB is equal to 10 into 3 upon root 3. Why I am writing like this? Just you will understand in the next step. To simplify our calculation, just I am converting 30 into 10 into 3. Or I can write, AB is equal to, see why I wrote 10 into 3? Because we here in the denominator we have root 3. We need to eliminate this root 3. So after all, in order to eliminate root 3, we require root 3 is like root 3 into root 3. So for that reason, keeping in view of the root 3, just I wrote 10 into 3 instead of 30. Or I can write, instead of 3, I can write, so what is the value of 3? Instead of 3, I can write root 3 into root 3. If I write root 3 into root 3, nothing wrong is going to happen, because root 3 into root 3 is 3 upon root 3. Or I can write AB is equal to, this root 3 and this root 3 cancels out, and we are left with 10 root 3. So guys, what we got? We got the value of AB as 10 root 3. This is what we got. And if you look into the question is saying us or asking us to find the height of the tower. So what we can say at the end of the answer, we can say that the height of the tower is 10 root 3 meter, because the question has given us in meter. So for that reason, we can say that the height of the tower is 10 root 3 meter. Hope guys you understood this calculation or the process that I adopted in finding out the height of the tower. But still, if you have any doubts or concerns, please write to me in the comment section of this video. Definitely I will get back to you once I see your comments. Guys, if you really like my videos, please subscribe.
If you really like my videos, I would request you to kindly subscribe and also let your friends know. This will motivate me to create similar videos in the future. Thank you. Bye.